Kevin's log, Ourdate 02/26/2026. I came out here this morning and I decided I'm going to get this engine together. So I came out here and I pulled the old head off of it. And I struggled with that. I actually had to put a chain on it and a jack and jack it off the engine with a car jack on this board over the top of the engine. Just, pull it off. That sucker would not come loose. Finally got it loose. And then I started, scraping all the crap off of it so that I could put a head gasket on it. I'm thinking, geez, I'm just going to put the head gasket on. Just get that done. Just get the head gasket on it. Put the head back on it. That'll be sealed up. One less thing I got to worry about. And I started looking at it. And I was going to just put it on there and then drop the push rods into it and, start putting it together. And I ran into a few problems. Can't just drop the push rods into it. The push rods go into it from the bottom up. Which is not a huge deal, I guess, really. And I tried to slide them in there, and I'm like, well, these suckers won't even go in there. They will. It's just super tight. Actually, that one went in there a lot better than it did earlier. Oh, come loose. Come on. Now it won't come out. Okay. So basically, I just was realizing that what I was going to do isn't going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. And, these have a lot of surface rust and stuff on them, so I was trying to, WD-40. Cleaning them up, did all that. I thought, okay, good. Oh. Flipped it over. Started looking into what I need to do on this. And we got our stuff here. Then I realized I'm missing a damn stud. Okay, so I can't even do that. What I was looking for, oh, there it is right there. That's how it sits on there. I was looking to make sure I had a way for the oil to pump to the top, because when I was scraping off all the all the old stuff off the engine, I kept dropping stuff down in there, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a antifreeze valley. Not a big deal. I don't care about that. Took the air compressor, blew everything out. I'm like, well, if that's what that is, where's the oil valley? Where's the oil go into the head? I kind of think that's it right there. I'm not positive. No, it wouldn't. I don't know. So I don't know. I just want to make sure that I could just blow air through there and see where it comes out. Duh. Okay. I just saw that. I didn't see it before. I'm sitting there going, how does the oil get to the top of the engine? So now I know. I know that part. But I got to get a stud. And the more I worked on it, and the less I got done, I almost opened this up. And then, I thought, you know what? I'm going to stick it on Marketplace. I'm going to see if somebody else is interested in this thing, because I'm just disenfranchised with it. I've only worked on it 3 times. Every time I've started to work on it, I just, it's a struggle. Yeah, it's been sitting a while. Yeah, I know nothing about it. That's a big deal. I just don't know anything about it. That's a huge deal right there. I'm not in the least bit familiar with these things, and I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I'm just disenfranchised with it. I just don't. I was all excited about it at first, and I'm just not anymore. I'm ready for it to either be doing its job or gone. And the problem is, once I get the engine running, I've still got to replace a bunch of hoses. I got to replace at least one, if not two, tubes for the tires. I've got to completely clean out the hydraulic system because it's been open to the elements. It's just one thing after another, and I'm tired of just thinking about it. Because it's not, I like to be able to gather up all the parts and throw it together and be done with it. Can't really, I don't know. It's just me. It's just me. Somebody who knows Massey's look at this and go, that's a 20-minute job. Get the fuck out of my way. It's just not me. I don't. Maybe I'll feel different tomorrow. But I worked on this thing all day long, and all I'd managed to do is get the old head back off again. Which means now it's open to the weather again. Even though I got it covered up, it's still open to the weather again. I feel like I actually took a step backwards. So hopefully a Massey lover will give me a call and say, hell yeah, I want it. And if not, then I'll be back in here working on it again. I'm just not excited about it. I just can't wrap my head around it. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's a great deal. I got a fantastic deal on this thing. And I've got, all the engine parts that I need to get it running again. But after I get it running, then I've got a whole bunch of other shit to go through. And I don't know. Like I said, it's me. I'm just not excited about it. So I'm trying. I just cannot wrap my head around it. I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'll feel different tomorrow. But right now, I feel like going and buying a stupid little mini tractor with a loader and just make payments on it. That's what I feel like doing. Of course, it'll be a year before I can do that, but and a little mini tractor ain't going to do squat. This thing, at least I know this thing could probably do everything I need it to do. It's just, I was pretty excited to get it though. I don't know. If I'd probably be okay if I had something that I could use in the meantime. Because I couldn't afford to buy it outright. I was given the option to just make payments on it forever, but I hate to drag shit out like that. Something always screws up. I just wanted him to get his money and be done with it. And I know he's listening to me, so sorry. It's just the way it is. If I could pick myself up another, old tractor that has a functioning 3-point on it, and I could use it while I'm working on that. The problem is then I'd be using it and I probably wouldn't be working. I don't know. What am I? Maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe I'm just lazy. Bumbling Fool signing off.